ho. Welcome back to the Halfass Crafter. I'm Santa, and today is New Magazine Monday. Ho, 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 ho.
Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. This is Santa. I think I was in 5-year-old kindergarten, so I think I was 5. So that would make it 1982. It's still together. Somehow this glue is held, but I can't keep a glue stick to hold my stuff. So I think I need Elmer's glue from 1982. All right, it's New Magazine Monday. We are going to get underway. I did want to show you the Santa that I have that I hang up for Christmas every year. And because New Magazine Monday clearly has a theme, which is holiday, today we have Real Simple, Food and Wine, Southern Living, Good Housekeeping, and Food Network. And let me tell you, oh my goodness. So I want to cut these out because I want to use them in... Oh no, I dumped out my things. I had a whole thing going on over here. Well, I'll have to figure that out in a minute. I wanted to put them in my little flip folio dealio here. So I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of like Tim Holtz stuff and magazine collage. I know. I'm with you. I'm like, is that a thing we want to do though? We don't know, but I think I want to try it. So... and I have a whole idea here, but you'll see that in a different video later, not today, because today is all about these magazines. So we're going to go through these. You should know, if you watch my New Magazine Monday with the HGTV magazine for the holidays, Food Network and HGTV magazine are by the exact same people. So there's a gift guide in here that has the amazing photos, which are very similar to the amazing photos that I got out of the HGTV magazine. So, FYI. All right, let's get started. We're just going to start with Real Simple and work our way through it. This is beautiful. I kind of want that. I am going to, well, I'm taking that. Yeah, and then I can take those for regular glue booking later. So remember, what I'm taking are things that I can use in my winter Christmas glue book. I'm taking this because I can use all of these things, and I could even use those if I really wanted. There's a good chance I'm gonna basically take all of these magazines. Oh, I could cut them out, couldn't I? Oh, no. I might use them for regular glue booking. Can you see? Yes. iOS got a new update, and now my camera is, I feel like it's a little bit more zoomed in than it used to be, but I could really be wrong. So, okay. And then, oh, look at those presents. Those are cute. Do I want to take the whole page just for those presents? Not really. Let's just take the presents. Okay. I know I should have bigger scissors. Let me get them. It's okay. That one I'll just use the little scissors for, but now I'll just break out the big daddies. Okay. All right. So we have those. Isn't that cute? But again, I think I'm going to wait. What are these? What are these? Hang on. Fingerling fish knives? No, that's that. What is this? Ceramic fish spoons. Oh my gosh, they're $102. Okay, well, I don't love them that much at all. Heavens. And I would normally take this. I'm definitely going to take this. But I'm not doing regular glue booking because I have a huge stack of regular glue booking stuff over there that I need to cut through. So not doing that. I would probably take the horses, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. That's a great background. I think there's a lot of good backgrounds. There's usually a lot of good backgrounds in this magazine. I could take those. But that would really... probably be for regular glue booking. All right, we're looking for holiday things. Keep flipping. Okay, we got a lot to get through, Laura. Just flip through. Flip through, find the holiday things, only take holiday things. Okay. Oh, great background. Oh, I love this gift guide. Isn't that pretty? That's too big for the little folio glue book that we have, though. Look at that pigeon. What? Start with Fuselize and with the stuffed pigeon. What? What? It's a DIY kit. It's $24. All right, I might have to go find that. Great background. Great background. Also, super cute salt and pepper shakers. This would be pretty just to cut out pieces for glue book backgrounds. Same with this. You could cut this out. I mean, I know what's on the other. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. The oranges are fun, aren't they? Again, those are good backgrounds. That cookie's great, but it's massive, so I can't use those. That's a good background. That's a good background. Those are good backgrounds. That's a great background. No. No. Holiday, 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 holiday. There's so many good things in this magazine. I know, but we have to find just the holiday things. All right. Okay. Also, the question is it okay to re-gift a present? I think that's a great question. You tell me in the comments if it's okay to re-gift a present. And maybe if I remember later on in this video, I will explain to you what my mother used to do. And we'll answer that question on what Laura thinks. So now we have food and wine. This is the December-January issue, so it might not be terribly, whatever that word is, holiday-esque, but we're going to flip through it anyway and see. Oh, that's a beautiful background. That's the thing I love about food and wine. Their pictures are beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Oh, that's such a good picture. This is fun. This is fun. Oh my gosh. Backgrounds. Ah, that's not fair. Okay, that is unfair. Oh my gosh. How great is that? So unfair on how great all of that is. Neat. That would be a fun background. Let's see. Anything in there? Nope. That would be nice to just cut out. Buttermilk eggnog pie. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Bloop. Ta-da. There's the right side. The holiday issue. Here it is. Okay. So maybe that was January. They're like, nobody's cooking in January. You're all like hungover and trying to lose weight and going on diets. And so here's our January issue. It is 8 pages long. Okay, so let me tell you the story about regifting, because I'm sure that you're all wondering. So my mother used to go to the after Christmas sales. Beautiful background. You could cut this into squares and rectangles. I mean, you could also just keep it, but there's a lot of writing on it. I'd probably cut it into squares and rectangles. Beautiful. Man, you could even just like cut this out. Okay, but that's for regular glue booking. That's also good. Oh no. Look at all these fun things to cut out. Great background. So, amazing background. Oh, this is really difficult. I know, I can't tell the story. So my mother would go to the after Christmas sales, and she would, if I do this, this is great background and me making those sounds that I was just making. Oh, that looks beautiful. She would go to the after Christmas sales and she would find all of the gift boxes, right? So, you know, you get the gift boxes that had like, you know, shower gel and lotion, or like perfume and powder and whatever, you know, a scarf and some cologne or whatever. And she would go to Macy's after Christmas and she would always buy them because they were always like 50% off or whatever. And so they would end up being like $10, and she would buy a ton of them. And this salad really creeps me out because it has all of these tentacles. I thought at first that these were octopus. They are not. It's squid, but it's still, I would not eat that. I mean, I don't eat that, but I really would not eat that. Anyway, so she would get all of the half-priced, you know, things, gift sets, and she would put them in a massive shopping bag because she would buy so many. And then she would just shove them in her closet. And every year we needed a teacher gift, she would go, go in the bag of gifts and get one. And so we would go in the bag of gifts and we would rifle through, and there were always like 2 or 3 years worth still in there. And we would pick out gifts for our teachers. And that's what our teacher would always get. And it was a brilliant idea. Well, what my mother started doing was people started giving her these gift sets too. So she put them in the bag. So there was always this bag of gifts that were either like, you know, after Christmas from last year or gifts that she didn't want. And so what do I think about regifting? I think it's perfectly fine. I mean, don't give a gift that, like, you know, say Jan gave you. Don't give that same gift back to Jan. But I really think it's fine. I mean, giving a gift is you now own this. That would be a great background. And so, you know, you now own it. You get to do with whatever you want to do. Beautiful background. This is a beautiful background. I would probably cut that into squares and rectangles. So anyway, so that's what I believe. I believe that regifting is okay. I don't know. It's all stuff, man. It's all stuff. It's all going to go in the landfill eventually because, you know, there isn't like a place called away. It literally is like going into a landfill, which then, you know, or it's going to go onto a barge out in the ocean and float around for a million years. So you know what? If you can recycle something rather than going and buying something new, then absolutely do that. I think that is a-okay. Okay, I think we're past the holiday parts. Man, I thought that's disgusting. I thought that there was way more. This would be adorable to cut out. As with that, that's a cute background. Beautiful background. Also, kind of want to eat that. What is it? Salted caramel tart. Absolutely. Yes, please. That's pretty. That would be cute to cut out. Beautiful background. Oh, that's a good background, but it has meat in it, so I'm a little iffy on if I should use meat for backgrounds, but whatever. Non-alcoholic goes mainstream. Let me tell you, when I went to my fancy dinner this past week in San Francisco, I had a non-alcoholic cocktail, which was delicious, but it cost, I didn't pay for it. It cost $16, and it was very small. So, you know. Okay, this is going to have stuff in it, so let's get ready. It's a baked Alaska, which is actually ice cream. I know. It's very confused. Okay, so look at that. Okay, I do want this for sure. This is also in a couple of other magazines, but I'll just take the first one. I would probably use this hand. I might cut out the bag so I could put something else that Santa's holding, and I'll take that for sure. That's really pretty. Oh, the Peabody in Memphis. My kid's dad and I were supposed to go there, and we never did. But he wanted to, like, you know, take me there and so that we could see the ducks. And I think I need that chandelier. What is happening here? I definitely need that chandelier. I'm just kidding. I don't, because my dogs would probably destroy it. How are your dogs going to destroy a chandelier? You don't want to know. These would be great people to go in my glue books. I'm going to take it, even though I know. But I'm taking it for glue books. Because I don't want to, I need more people. I'm running out of people, okay? I'm just running out of people. Just leave me alone. Don't judge. Okay. So I don't remember what I was saying. Sorry. Things were happening. Isn't that pretty? What is that? Chestnut cake with chestnut whipped cream. I don't know. I tried chestnuts before and I was like, not my jam. They're like gritty or something. I do love a fruit cake. My father loved a fruit cake. I want these ornaments and possibly that fruit cake. Yeah, I'm taking that. I made one where you had to soak your fruit in rum overnight, and I made it like 2 years ago. It was amazing. I know I have that recipe somewhere, but I need to go find it. Also, I want to make the cake because this dude's from Atlanta, and I read this and I was like, oh, yeah, this is just a an apple cake. And apple cakes are surprisingly difficult to make, at least the recipes that I've found. I don't know why, but they are. I don't know. They just don't come out right for me. But I'm going to try his cake. I'll let y'all know. Maybe I'll do it for Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those colors. Oh, can y'all see that? Look at those colors. Why is it not focusing? Weird. Hello? Nope. We don't have an autofocus. Okay, weird. Ugh. This update's a little buggy and strange. I apologize for the glare. I know people are going to be like, that's really annoying. I could barely see, but you know, it's not $1 million production over here, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a handful of craft supplies and a couple of magazine subscriptions. So, and I only do the cheap magazine subscriptions. So, you know, I'm just saying. This is actually really pretty too. And I would probably cut that out. I just don't know if it'll fit. I have to remember everything in this folio is going to be either 3 by 5. I think this is 4. It's either going to be 3 by 4, so it has to be small, or it's going to be 4 by 6. So it all has to be pretty small, but that's okay because, all right, I want this. I'm definitely taking this page. Oh yeah, because it has, oh, that's such a good background though. All right. Okay. Well, I really want these trees. I thought those trees would be really cute, but that background is even cuter, isn't it? Or I could cut those out. Okay, let's do this. We're going to be very cautious and we're going to take this like so. And maybe we got this page with it too, which is what I was going for. Close enough. Good, good. And we're going to figure out what we want to do. And this has 2, so I'm going to fold the edge so I don't forget. Because last time I did this, whatever was on top is what got cut out. And I flipped something over after I cut something out. And I was like, oh no. Oh yeah, there's these. So I actually don't really need those. Okay, we're gonna do these 2, but I want to get that whole door, which means I don't want to rip it accidentally. So we're gonna be safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. That's right. That's a great palette. Huh? Maybe I should try that one day. Oh, my mother did the whole magnolia thing one year. She went all Southern in our house. I mean, we lived in Georgia. It totally made sense, but it was intense. I love this and might use this on some of these small pieces. So I'm taking this as a background page. Oh, I'll just cut it. Since we're here and we've got the knife out and we're, you know, moving and grieving, why not? So that's what we're gonna do. My husband is downstairs watching Stranger Things. I kind of fell out with Stranger Things. It's gotten more like horror movie, and I'm not a horror movie person. I really like this. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and I might use just like the top of the Christmas tree like that. Oh my gosh, that gingerbread house is totes adorbs. What's on this side? Oh, cute. That would actually be a nice background. Do I want... No, we're gonna let that go. I've got 2 more magazines over here that are gonna have just as much stuff. So, oh, I miss a good Southern cafeteria. You know, you could just like get a plate and all your sides and, oh, it was the best. They don't have those out here on the West Coast. They're like, what? Look at these backgrounds. Or you can cut them out. Like you could cut these candy dishes out. Oh, I might have to do that. What's on this side? Just gets even better. Oh, look at this. That's fun. Oh, that's fun. All of these are fun. Everything's fun. Okay, hang on. What do I want to do? I don't think any of this is going to fit on my little, unless I cut out, you know, like an individual. I mean, that I could probably, you know what, I'm taking this one because I can use those brownie things. I feel like I made something very similar to that for my stepdaughter for, yeah, it was Christmas blondies, but they were called something else. Like I think the lady who made the recipe called it Christmas crack. It was blondies, but it had like all this stuff in it. It had like chocolate chips and peanuts and M&Ms and, you know, it was just like whatever. And my stepdaughter was like, let's make those. And so we did. She liked them. She likes my cooking. So that is a child whose heart is through their stomach. So she likes me just fine so long as I keep the tasty things coming. Those are cute. I could cut those out. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I'll take some of those. All right, anything else back in here? Oh, that's a little risque. No, okay. That was surprising and weird. All right, now we're gonna go on to good housekeeping. I'm doing pretty good. It's a pretty good clip, but that's because all I'm looking for is like, you know, just, oh, I would take that elf if this wasn't so thick for sure, but this is way too thick. And let me tell you, these things are really heavy cardstock, and then the paper I'm using is already kind of cardstock-ish or heavy like scrapbooking paper. So I can't, that thing would be, you know, 4 inches thick if I added more cardstock things to it. So let's not do that. Okay, we won't do that. We won't do that. Okay, so here's the thing. We can cut out all of these small things here. So all that I'll be able to use are small things anyway. I may be able to even use that lady, but we'll see. But I want like all of these little, oh no, I could have taken that present. Oh well, that's fine. What's on this side? Nothing. Great. Oh, what a pretty box. So that's what I want to do, is look for, oh, these are cute. Yeah, I can cut those out. Those would be fun to the hands, right? Okay. We're gonna take those ornaments. How fun is that with the jewels? I mean, oh, the ribbon candy, get it? Brilliant. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut those out. I wanna cut those out. I might cut these out as Christmas trees because I wanted Christmas trees on the other side and that other page. So I'll take those. All right, can you still see? Yes, I'm sorry about that glare over there. I'll try to remember to hold this up a little. How's that? Oh, look at that. That's cute. I like that. Well, that's kind of neat. Just that big, for like a regular glue book. Now I'm looking at this for regular glue books. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm stopping it. Here we go. All right, let's see. What are we doing? All these books. Books are fun. I like to use books in my regular glue book. Remember, this is for my holiday glue book, so I can't just take things willy-nilly because I need to cut up my other things and I need to use what I already have. Got to get through those, and then we're going to start cutting things up. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that would be really hard to cut out, but oh, hermit bars. I feel like I've heard of hermit bars. Oh, it's a New England classic. I probably have. Okay. Razzle dazzles. Oh my gosh, my kids love these. I make these every year. They're always like, can we get those like raspberry, I think you call them thumbprint cookies? I'm like, yes, we can get those. We can make those for you. Well, that wasn't as exciting as I was hoping it would be. Oh, that's pretty. That would be a great background. Those are pretty colors. I like that. Very beautiful. Okay, that looks like a little tongue in there. I know it's not. I think it's a tomato, but you know, that's what it looks like to me. So whatever. Whatever. You know, I could cut this plate out and it would be small enough that I could put it on one of those glue book pages for the folio. Let's do it this way so I know what I'm doing. Otherwise I'd be like, why do I have that? And then I would go, I don't know. Maybe I was going to cut something out. Who knows? And then I would probably throw it in the recycling and forget that it ever existed. Anything on this side I want? You know what? I could take this little tiny bowl of gels. I know. Somebody's like, Laura, you could take that plate of crackers. And yeah, I could. Well, let's just be fair. I could take anything and all of it if I really wanted. But we're going to keep ourselves contained. We are. We're helping ourselves be contained and calm. Toys would be fun because you get toys at Christmas, right? I don't know. They're just like, they're too intricate to cut out. Oh, what about a Swiss Colony? Oh my gosh. I used to love Swiss Colony when I was a kid. Loved it. I used to always beg my mom, can we get the big expensive box? And she was like, no. I was like, you should tell all of our friends to give us that for Christmas. She was like, no. Boy, I used to love smoked sausage. So yeah, let me tell you, delicious. Okay, so this is the same ad, so I'm not going to take this one. A croque and bouche. Isn't that what they call that? I don't like choux pastry. It's like, I don't know. It's a weird, I love this glass. I love this glass. Do I want to take it right now? I can't put it in my glue book, so no. Holiday only, holiday only. Okay. Holiday only. Got it. Holiday only. What do you want for your holiday things? Do I want some of those little Christmas cookies for my holiday page? I mean, it looks like it might be a pain to cut out, right? Right. Somebody out there is like, you can do it, Laura. You can cut those out. And I'm sure that I could, but I don't really want to. Isn't this adorable? I love this page so much. I love these tomato bowls so much. I don't need them, but I think it's adorable. Ugh. I love all of this stuff. But I need things that are holiday. I need things that are holiday. And all right, let's go back and look because there's a wreath serving board, but that's kind of boring. I could cut that out. And the peppermint. What's on this side? Okay. I'm going to take this page, and then what I'm going to do is cut things out of it for the holiday thing, and then I will cut things out of it for my regular glue book as well. So, yeah. Okay. Any other holiday things y'all see? Just, you know, speak up, speak up. We're all friends here. Uh-oh. Okay. Love this cupcake. I am so excited about this cupcake and that smoothie. Do I want to take them now? No, because they're not holiday. Oh my gosh, look at the macarons. Do I want anything on this page? You know what? No, I would cut all of these out individually. Every last one of them. I would. Absolutely. But that would be, you know, for the regular glue book, not for the holiday glue book. All right, so what do y'all do for Christmas morning? Do you do anything special? So I think I'm going to make cinnamon rolls, but I'm going to make them the night before and put them in the refrigerator overnight to slow proof and then pull them out in the morning and then cook them, and it'll be delicious. That's a beautiful spoon. I think I would cut that spoon out. And that bowl of couscous. Couscous is so pretty. But it's just pasta, and I don't like pasta, so there you go. I also would love to make a chocolate babka, but I hear that that's very difficult as well, because it's like layers upon layers upon layers and, you know, whatever. Okay, this is cute. All of this peppermint stuff I think I can do, and I can take peppermint magic. Yes. All right, I'm taking that. I love this cake. And now that I've seen all this, I'm like, well, maybe I should make like a holiday glue book. I can take that peppermint meringue. Yeah, I can take a bunch of this stuff. Yep, I'll take that. Okay. Candy cane pavlova. You know, I don't think that we would have heard about any of these things if it weren't for the Great British Baking Show. That's all I'm saying. Those cookies are totes adorbs. Okay, I usually make these, but I make melting moments, and then I put this sugar on top, which is like a very, very delicate shortbread that literally just like melts in your mouth. Amazing. I really like these little Christmas trees. Yeah, I think I'm going to take those trees. I don't know if I'm going to cut them all out individually. I'm not sure. We'll see what I end up doing, but I'm taking those for sure. I love baking Christmas cookies. That's some of my most favorite thing ever, is Christmas cookies. Just, you know, oh, I love that. What's on this side? Oh, I'm taking those. And I might take the other side too as well. You know what? I'm just going to take these. I'm taking those. Yeah. Yeah, because like those will fit. They're small and big. Yeah. No, they're going. They're going with me. You're coming with me, kids. Oh, look at all of these. Yeah, that's coming with me too. Although I will say that's a great background, but I'm taking all the baked goods. Oh, isn't that pretty? Whoa, look at all of that. Oh, amazing. Okay, I can totally cut out that little house and that house. So I'm taking this and I'm taking this. What's on this side? Great. Perfect. Things that don't matter too much to me, and I can flip them over and take them if I want. So that's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, what should I do with this? This I could actually use on one of these cards as a background. Yes, taking this. All right. Oh my gosh. Did we just do that? We did. Okay, so I took a ton of this food magazine. So, all right. Got through a new magazine Monday. These are all new magazines. They should be on your newsstand, okay? So let's go through them. This is Food Network, and it is December, January, 2025, 2026. Good Housekeeping. We have November, December, 2025. So you might or might not be able to find this one. You may need to be looking for it right now, because usually they'll go off the rack like around the middle of the month. And then this one is December 2025, Southern Living. We have the holiday issue of Food and Wine, which is December 2025, January 2026. We're going to put that one back there. And then we have Real Simple, Winter 2025, right here. So this is it. These are our magazines that we went through. It is the most wonderful time of the year. That was a ton of fun. So those are the magazines we went through. This is our stack of stuff. And then a few small pieces that I need to fussy cut. But I am very excited to go cut all of this out. We're going to cut this out. We are going to put this potentially in this. Now, you know me. Well, if you're new here, you don't, but you will soon if you stick around. What I like to do is I like to always change my mind. So I may go through and take out some more holiday things that are big for the glue book, and I may end up making a glue book spread that's holiday themed. You never know what I'm going to do. I actually really love this cover, and I might take this for my glue book, you know, because why not? All right. I hope that you all had a wonderful time with me. Welcome to your week. It's Monday, and we are so close to Christmas. I cannot believe that it is less than 3 weeks away now. I think it's like 2.5 or something, 2 2/3. I don't know. But the thing is, it's very, very close. So I'm going to work some more on my little Christmas folio. There will be videos of that. And I'm going to go cut these out now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.